All right. Snake has happened upon a bunch of soldiers, and I have to take pictures of a bunch of things in this room in 7 minutes time.
Every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear.
Let me see if I can move down the camera so you can see the timer. The gameplay of Metal Gear Solid 2 is pretty fucking cool. I'll be honest with you. I'm actually genuinely impressed. This game came out in 2001. So I'm like genuinely impressed. Good evening, B Machete.
Worse yet,
there we go. Okay,
so
good.
do a number of rogue states.
But I have to use a camera.
They are all working on
what am I supposed to take pictures of?
Forced to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability.
What am I supposed to take pictures of?
To see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives.
I don't actually know what I'm supposed to do.
We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear.
I have to assume that somebody does something like that. They're just being mean.
With Ray, hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no.
It's in the next couple of rooms. Okay. Let me see if I can just. I'm gonna call Otacon just to make sure.
Snake, the tanker's holds are divided into 3 separate blocks, and Metal Gear is in the farthest hold. You need to head north. You know the number you're up against. If you're spotted, there's no winning that fight. You have to stay out of their sight, okay?
You got it! Otacon!
The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this.
Is it A? Why?
This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building
Who's my favorite character?
Will think twice about their nuclear strategy.
Who is my? I don't know that I have a favorite character. All right, Ree. Thanks for the prime. All right, Ree. I don't know that I have a favorite character yet.
The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world.
MGS2 is just a like a giant leap.
In its military affairs.
Nobody's going to see me.
Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray.
Is he going to see me, you think?
The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy.
No one's going to see me.
Especially
just manifest it.
And air background.
No one's going to see me, guys.
Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind.
I'm really afraid to get up and walk, but
only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy.
Okay, we're good.
Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation.
Look at that! Look at that ass! Look at that cake!
It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project, but I promise you that they will not succeed. I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war.
Uh-oh.
As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty.
Oh shit.
Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army Rex, it can cruise deep underwater. Move in
Nobody's here.
And make its landing on any
No one's here.
shoreline.
No one's here. Why would they change projector? It doesn't even make any sense.
You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we?
Stretching?
Right. Left.
No, stop it.
Front. Up.
What?
Right.
Oh my, I can't do anything.
Down.
I like that they're only stretching. I know it is really funny. They're only stretching their necks.
Left.
They're looking directly at me.
Down.
Can I crawl by when they're not looking down?
Let's continue. Its onboard joint tactical information distribution system
Okay, there we go.
identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means. This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray,
I might be doing this
after the
too
great
slow.
Manta Ray. Our Ray has a sting that nature never gave the Manta. With this latest Metal Gear, we can rule the sea and land as we never have before.
Okay, there we go. Nice job.
In the aftermath of Shadow.
I think I'm going the wrong way. I mean, maybe I am, but it said go north, so
You're all familiar with
whatever.
the Shadow
I walked
Moses
north.
incident during the Sears administration. The current state of nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that event.
I don't want to have to do this again. Metal Gear! The only video game that shows you a giant mech that you never get to use. What a cool video game. What a cool video game. Metal Gear. I said it right at the same time. Because I knew Kojima would say it. I love it.
George Sears surrendered his presidency in the aftermath of Shadow Moses. The official reason given did not, of course, include the
All right,
development of Metal Gear Rex and next-generation nuclear warheads.
Do I need to take a picture of this thing?
But even you
Does
will
that
have heard
count? I really don't know.
rumors that he was forced to resign after the failed cover-up cost him his influence in the political community. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by
The
Ray.
insignias I gotta take pictures of, so... Oh...
I seem to be repeating myself. Chalk it up to old age. The Metal Gear Rex development on Shadow Moses was supposedly the
That was
first
close.
preparatory measure taken against the future possibility of reduced nuclear
Good.
Okay, what do I have left?
technology leak
What do I have left?
to other nations would make that contingency likely. But if this theory is correct, it means that there was a calculated intent to cash in on this opportunity by specific interests within the military-industrial complex. We are here today
other
to
side
flush
front.
out and rid our country of these corrupting forces. That is our mission. You will bear that in mind.
Okay, so I can't go up there. Oh, look at his little ears sticking out.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
As always, it's not a whoopsie because I don't know what I'm doing.
George Sears surrendered his
So-
presidency in the aftermath of Shadow Moses. The official reason given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex and next-generation nuclear warheads.
That guy fell
But
asleep.
even you will have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the failed cover-up cost him his influence in the political community. This weapon will
Good.
all other Metal Gears obsolete.
Okay,
Nations
now
building
what?
up their own Metal Gear force
Can I
will think
scoot by
twice
this
about
guy?
Their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray.
Oh, fuck. Oh, well.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
If only the controls were a little better.
George Sears surrendered
We were told
his
no spoilers?
presidency
That's
in
not
the
a spoiler if I'm
aftermath of
asking you?
Shadow Moses.
If I'm directly asking you what I need to take pictures of?
Did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex and next-generation nuclear warheads.
Go to sleep. There we go.
But even you will have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the failed cover-up cost him his influence in the political community.
Good.
I think I need a picture of the Commandant as well.
Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the Military dominance spelled
I don't know,
out
I'm not
by
sure.
Ray.
Front right, front left, and the Marines insignia.
I seem to be repeating myself.
Which one? I wonder which one I got.
Up to old age. The Metal Gear Rex development on Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future possibility of reduced nuclear defense capability. NMD technology leaked to other nations would make that contingency likely. But if this theory is correct, it means that there was
I got front right,
intent
and then
to cash
front
in on this opportunity by specific interests within the military-industrial complex.
We're all in front of this guy?
We are
No
here
way.
today to flush out and rid our country of these corrupting forces.
Oh, I can. All right.
That is our mission. You will bear that in mind. This turned out to be longer than expected. Addy.
It always... I want the camera to stay equipped, but...
Good.
I don't know. Huh? Oh, he's... Oh, no. Oh, boy. Okay, so there's an at ease there, so I gotta get the...
Snake, are you okay? Snake! Snake!
they all looked at me, they're like, oh!
George Sears surrendered his presidency.
Eyeballs!
Snake, what's wrong? Snake! Snake!
Reverend Green, thanks for the resub, Reverend Green.
George Sears surrendered his presidency in the aftermath of Shadow Moses. The official reason given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex and next-generation nuclear warheads.
Oh, I didn't mean to... Sorry, Dilly Fram, I didn't mean to ban you.
But even you will have heard...
I meant to time you out. There we go.
After the failed cover-up costed his influence...
I meant to time you out. Guys, I don't know how many times I need to say it. I don't know how many times I need to say it, guys. I've never played this game before. So when you come in here and you go, I knew it! Or, oh, Bruce, this is ridiculous. Oh, Bruce, what are you doing? Oh, Bruce! I've never played before, guys. I've never played. I'm learning. I know you played this 20 years ago, you played it 1,000 times, but I'm learning. Okay? Don't worry. Don't worry, just be nice. Just be nice, guys. Mac Dizzy, thanks for the prime, Mac Dizzy. Dilly Fram, just be nice. Just be nice. Last night, Dilly Fram was doing the same thing. I knew it! I'm going to be honest with you. It sounds very mocking. It sounds very mocking. So I'm just learning. We're just learning what I can do. And it's okay. It's all right. Yeah, you learn. That's what video games do. You learn. Thank you, Arco May.
Weapon will render
It's all right.
all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building their own Metal Gear force would think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray.
I don't know if... Oops.
I seem to be repeating myself.
Good.
So I think I got front left, and then front. And then I'm supposed to get front right and the Marines insignia? The Marines logo is... There's a ladder in the back
Metal Gear
left.
Rex development on Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure.
I really don't know if
taken
this is
against
front left or front right or not.
the future possibility of reduced nuclear defense.
Okay, that sounded like it was, so...
NMD technology leaked to other nations would make that contingency likely. But if this theory is
3
correct,
forward angles and the
it
insignia.
means that there was a calculated intent to cash in on this opportunity by specific interests within the military-industrial complex. We are here today to flush out and rid our country of these corrupting forces. That is our mission.
Ooh, snow day. That's
You will
fun.
bear that in mind.
Where is that the Marines insignia? No,
Proliferation and development
where is the Marine?
of Metal Gear technology are about to render
Back, left, or right?
like the NPT and START obsolete. There are also
This
forces at work
looks like I can try to...
trying to exploit this disturbing trend to further their own power and influence.
Okay. Is that it? How do I know that I'm done?
The human race is about to slide back into the endless arms race of that last century. And we cannot afford to play that Russian roulette again. The Metal Gear Ray you see...
Call, you think?
Okay, we're finally there.
So, this is the new Metal Gear.
Yep, and we're gonna show the whole world its baby pictures. Get the prototype on camera. We need 4 images. One from the front row.
I already did all that.
The front. And
How calm? Why didn't you say this before?
And a close-up of the Marines marking on the prototype. Once you have the photos, use the workstation in the southeast end of the area to transmit them over to me. Send me something I can use.
Holy shit.
Here to prevent that possibility. The brain drain of nuclear specialists in the black market
Southeast, which would be way over here.
has been fueling a cottage industry in nuclear weapons since late last century.
Where is this works?
Metal Gear to the mix.
Is it this? Oh, yeah. Baba Ganoush, thanks for the resub, Baba Ganoush. Yeah, this is not like the beginning of the game. Fun that I have to do it, though. Oh, I know Creative Man. Trust me, I'm aware. Who's Scott? Who's Scott? Sarah. Whoa, is this the internet? Am I on the internet right now? Holy shit.
So, any codec moments from you, Snake?
Oh, look at how
First one I'm
adorable.
seeing is... Okay, that's good. The shot from the right is in the bag.
Navenzor, I think I already did it.
The next image
I think we're good, Navenzor. Thank you.
I'm sorry. You need to take another one.
I know. Thank you. Jeez. The only one we want is of Metal Gear from the front left. I know you can do it.
Proliferation you see the world over.
I feel like there's an at-ease coming up.
Your necks must be stiff by now. Time for some more stretches. Right. Up. Down.
Did I do it? Did I do it? We're taking Metal Gear dick pics.
No.
Alright, forget the photos and get out of there now.
We, the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Ray.
If you take pics of the girly posters, Otacon acts like a weeb.
Dismissed.
Love that. Retro Wookie, I know, but I decided to play this instead. Because I told people I would. Is it liquid?
Excellent speech, my
Oh, it's
friend.
Ocelot!
Who the?
Who the?
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. End of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver Ocelot.
At this point, I'm basically Snake. I'm just saying the words when Snake says them. Accidentally. Didn't I kill him? No. I only maimed him or whatever.
What do you want?
In Metal Gear Solid, you just maim every boss and then they come back and
What are you planning to do? Steal
then for some
this
reason
thing?
you love them.
Steal? No, I'm taking it back.
Also, the screen tearing is just the game. There's nothing you can do about it because I went to look for settings to change and there weren't any. Thanks for the Metal Gear Solid collection on Steam, Konami. So sorry about the screen tearing. I'm sure there's a mod that fixes it, yeah.
Gerlukovich.
The way Kojima intended with screen tearing. What are they doing? What's going on? Do it, Ocelot. Blow it up.
This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button.
At the touch of this button.
That's right. No one has to die needlessly.
That's right, Matt Bogenberger.
We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
Yeah, I gotta say, this is so much better than Metal Gear Solid. It's like 3 years later, it's so much better. What a leap in technology.
What do you intend to do with Raiden? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Now you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the
JS
highest
said.
bidder, the United States of America.
PlayStation 2, one of the
Even
greatest consoles of all
technology
time,
that gave birth
absolutely.
to these weapons is
100%.
Russian, developed by us.
What do you
The
intend to
Russians
do?
are gonna take Metal Gear?
Russia will rise again. And Ray is the key.
No!
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back.
Hunt Dog. Thank you for the resub, Hunt Dog, very much. Skipper Scotty. Been here for almost 5 years. You know what, Skipper Scotty? We're gonna go forever, you and I.
Yes.
We're gonna be friends forever, and hopefully you're gonna be sub forever.
How's that
By the way, it doesn't
possible?
matter if you are. I'm just kidding around.
Have you sold us out?
Thanks, Scotty.
I was never in your employ, Gerlukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
By the way, you guys keep saying
Since when?
Lolly Luli Lou. I don't know what that
Glad you
is.
noticed,
What is that?
comrade. I abandoned her.
What is
during the
Lolly Luli
Cold
Lulu?
War.
Ah!
Metal Gear only has room for one. Gerlukovich, you and your daughter
The name
will
of the
die
Patriots.
here.
What the fuck?
Damn you!
They got the Russian. Russia won't rise again.
Sergei, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Stop!
Digital Renegade, these cutscenes are... They are so much better than Metal Gear Solid. So much better. Reverend Green. Look at that ridiculous pose.
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor.
I know. Why aren't the Marines shooting anybody? You're right.
Swim for your life.
You're absolutely... I guess maybe because he's going to blow it up or something? I don't know. I mean, he blew it up anyway, so they should have shot him.
Don't let him get away.
How are they missing? That's stormtrooper aim.
Ocelot!
Ocelot! They were still stretching.
It's been a while, brother.
What?
Who are you?
Liquid?
You know who I am.
You know who I am. I'm Matthew Barry.
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake? You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother. No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Dive program.
Ouch! Get out of my mind, Liquid!
Wait, what? Liquid is in Ocelot's mind? The fuck?
The price of physical prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old
Because
man.
of his arm? Oh my
Our
god.
raw materials are vintage, brother.
So wait, because he has
Big Boss was
he
in
has
his late
Liquid's
50s
arm, he
when
has
they
Liquid's
created his
brain too?
copies.
Sorry, Dilling Fram, I didn't mean to ban you. Not at all. I
But
never would have do that.
I live on through this arm.
Liquid's arm.
Oh my gosh. Holy hell. I like that they like just introduce his character, then kill him and pretend like we care if he dies. Nanobots, that's right, nanobots. Nanobots in the arm. Oh, not again. Who keeps letting Liquid near the fucking Metal Gear? Loaded Clown, thanks for the resub, Loaded Clown. As always. Good to see you, Clown. It's been a little bit. Craft Lab. Ooh, Craft Lab. Almost 5 years. A tier 3. Craft, one of the MVP VIP legendary gooses. All right, Captain Sfarraga. All right. Thank you, Craft Lab.
You don't have what it takes after all.
Wait, are you British or Ocelot? Loaded Clown gifted to Nitrosity and Arjax. Thank you, Loaded Clown. Oh no, Dilly Fram, I appreciate that. Like I said, there's a lot of mocking going on, so it's always hard to tell who's doing what. It's always hard to tell because everyone's like, "Oh, Bruce." I'm like, "Yeah, guys, I never played the game before." That's right, shoot a fucking grenade at it. It clearly doesn't do anything. Yes, JS said, absolutely you do, yeah. Especially you, since I've never seen you before. Reverend Green has gifted to 25 people. There's a lot of excitement here going on, Reverend Green. There's a lot. Reverend Green gifted 2. Crusade of Blade, Saturnine, Navy. Oh yeah, it roared again. Sithic, Dr. Rage, Gentle Frogs, Aaron Hounds, Anak Bard, Cynical, Cromanto, Firemoth, JB Hassett, Igor Aver, Keel Savid, Jerry, Meaton, Thiefin, Wolf Senpai, Make Ki. Thank you, Reverend Green, for giving it to 25 people. That's a fucking bomb. Word up, Dilling Fam, word up. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for clarifying. Metal Gear can swim? What the fuck is going on? Does it eat bodies? Does it drink water? Thank you, Reverend Green, for gifting to 25. That's shooting water? Laser, that's a laser. No, that's a laser. Is that a laser? Because it had a laser in Metal Gear Solid 1. Is it a water jet? It's a water jet. It's got to be a water jet.
Snake! Snake!
Thank you, Reverend Green. I appreciate it. I very much appreciate it, Reverend Green, for you coming back and bombing the gooses. That's a mighty, mighty bomb. Oh, it swims with its little tail. That's adorable. What the fuck? It looks like Mewtwo.
Proceeding as planned, sir.
Or Lugia, yeah. Yes, John Aaron, yeah. That Metal Gear is way more maneuverable. Like, way more maneuverable than Metal Gear Solid. Like, by a fuck ton. It's doing backflips and shit. And it swam and has a tail?
At the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's newsflash. I would say
yeah, how does Ocelot know how to pilot this thing?
Yes, of course, Mr. President.
Oh no, he's talking to Mr. President again. It's very intuitive. Snake! On a con, you're singing. Snake! Yes, I want to save. Thank you very much. I guess Liquid's arm allows him to pilot the new Metal Gear? Scientists have to make thousands of calculations to create the count determine its effect. Computer to both parts of World War II grow up together. Okay. Alright. It uses a Mad Catz controller. Got it. Crusade of Blaze. Do something nice for somebody else, Blaze.
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Of course.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
Yeah, that sounds like the Colonel.
The big shadow. I hear
that does sound like Colonel Campbell, yeah.
Yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Calling teams Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the big
shell as scheduled?
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEALs.
So he said 2 years ago. Remember when the tanker sank 2 years ago? So this is 2 years later? 2 years in the future?
It's a highly trained group, and they have the big
Is that 2 years after the tanker sank? Okay. So I want to make sure because it didn't show a date. It only showed April 29th, but it didn't show a year unless I missed it. I didn't see a year on the screen.
Come in from downwind and pull up fast.
Oh!
Get ready to
Just like MGS5.
5 minutes to ETA. Also, your top priority is to rescue and safeguard the president. Team Bravo, watch out for Stillman's back and get those C4s disarmed.
You bet we are, Crankor.
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion.
30 billion? Wasn't it 1 billion before?
That much.
There was a government-sponsored
It was.
tour
It
going
totally
on the Big
was.
Shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government.
Oh, it is
The most
resubbing. Thank you,
important
Sarah.
person in a sense,
Thank you for doing that on YouTube.
James
Look at that.
Johnson.
The president?
Unless the
Sarah.
demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the Big Shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
Oh my
That's not
gosh.
the worst case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history.
Well, then we gotta prevent it, don't we? Because we're a fucking hero.
You have 2 mission objectives. 1, infiltrate the offshore decontamination
New Jersey will
facility
beat them
Big
to it.
Shell and safeguard the president
What's up,
and other
Brigade?
hostages. And 2,
I mean, Snake, look at how
disarm the
sexy
terrorists by
Snake
any
is. I got the...
means
You
necessary.
can see a thigh gap and shit? Damn. Damn.
You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
Will do.
This is Snake. I'm now inside strut A of Shell
That's
1.
not Snake.
How are things?
This
We're
is Snake.
locked.
Hello.
Looks like there are no sentries
I am
posted
Snake.
here.
What's the
Doesn't sound
visibility?
anything like
The
him.
lights on the plant struts are functioning. I
Hello.
won't have to use
My
the
name is
IR
Snake.
goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
This is what I do when
That's
I
not
pretend to be
possible.
somebody else.
What about SEAL Team
When I walk up
10?
to a counter.
They landed
Hello.
on the roof of the Big
My name is
Shell as
Autumn.
planned.
Bruce's
By the way,
wife.
Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's
I am a
wrong
woman.
with Snake?
I had a
Just
baby.
a precaution. You are now designated.
I love my
Raiden.
husband, Bruce.
All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
I've completed 300 missions
I'm Snake.
in VR.
Trust me, bro.
I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Nice.
Okay, we'll skip that part.
Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec.
Guys,
The
that's all you need to do.
frequency
If you want to
is
pretend to be me,
140.85.
just walk up to any Chipotle counter and
When
say,
you want to use the codec,
hello,
push the back
my name is
button.
Bruce Green.
When we
I
need to
stream
reach
on
you,
Twitch.
Contact you. The codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the back button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
How do I feel about high heels?
First,
I love
make
wearing
your
high
way
heels.
to the
I
upper
love
section
wearing
of the
high
Big
heels.
Shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
Sounds good.
Bone conduction is cool. I agree.
Your new sneaking
Get
suit
real.
uses electrofiber technology,
real.
a byproduct
Get
of
real.
fiber optics
Get
research.
real.
Second
The
floor
texture
basement.
isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic
Please subscribe to my
substances.
Twitch channel,
The suit
Bruce
itself has
Green.
a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D.
Ooh, it should be referred to as hot skin. Look at that, huh?
Including blood loss, is exchanged
Woo.
between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions.
That's weird.
They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit. seems appropriate somehow.
My tummy hurts. I'm a legendary super
The
soldier,
hatch with
and
a
my tummy
circular
hurt.
handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
He's like, can you pee in it?
Moving on to
And he's like, no,
main
you can't
mission
pee in it. And he's like,
objectives.
what happens if I did pee in it? All right, let's see here. Bugs? We'll just run around here looking for loot. Captain. This is fun. This is always fun to do. Oh! A ration! What do I have? Scope. And then none. Okay, wow. Woo! Wait, look at that butt! Wait, why is the camera moving, but he's not?
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry.
Doesn't...
AN
No one in their right mind would believe
and a
that this was
Makarov.
Snake.
Those grenades, all his equipment,
Chuck
is
does.
Russian-made.
Must be a Gerlukovich man.
Gerlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a
You look
deal,
lost.
an arrangement with the terrorists.
You look lost.
They become a band of mercenaries.
Colonel, I'm scared.
An army without a
That looks like a bad guy, Colonel. What do I do? What should I do, Colonel? That's the first person? Oh my gosh. I don't know who I'm playing as. Don't spoil it. But I'm positive it's not Snake. Is it Samus?
Colonel, there's definitely
Witch
another
Hunter
intruder in
Ekans.
here besides me.
That's not a
Oh, his new name is
possibility.
Raiden? No.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of
Am I
every
Olga?
sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID.
Oh, I missed it?
But for
Oh,
now,
did he say
you
you're
can take
Raiden?
advantage of the situation
Or whatever?
and
No,
get
it's
to
Raiden.
work.
You're not actually Snake.
There's a terminal in front of the elevator. A node.
He gave me a new code
Did you
name. The
say
Colonel gave me a
nerd?
new code name. Okay.
Not nerd. Node. Use the node to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
Then what?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
The Soliton radar? True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
A radar system uses biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map
Me too,
according
Witch
to
Hunter.
reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical use.
Great.
The node unit is about 3 feet high. Should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
How do I gain access?
Colonel,
Just
I'm
push the
scared.
action button in front of the node. The nanomachines in your body will take care of the security clearance.
Thanks,
and allow
nanomachines.
you access to the node. Complete the procedure before those sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while. Stay on guard.
Got it.
Yeah, that's crazy, Spheriga. That's absolutely insane. Oh my gosh, I was just talking to you.
Raiden, you won't be able to use any
Just
of the
talking to
enemy's
you.
equipment.
Why not?
You should know that all active weapons are equipped with a personal identification system. The owner enters their required user ID information during
Is that-
the weapon
that's like
registration
softcore
or at
porno
the start of the
music.
mission. If anyone other than the registered user tries to fire the weapon, the ID system will not authorize the action.
But these are black market Russian weapons. How can they be equipped with identification functionality?
They must have been customized by the
Get
terrorists
used to it.
themselves. These are professionals we're dealing with, and they certainly won't let their own equipment be used against them.
I'm guessing it's the same for the Navy SEALs gear?
Right.
How am I supposed to procure weapons then?
Find the ones that haven't yet been individualized.
Okay, I don't know
Everything you find
how am I
in
gonna
the
find
item
that?
box is clean. You should know this from your VR training.
Okay, I know those.
Items in the item box are yours to use at
Gotta
will.
find an item box.
They will be your supply source with regards to
Yeah, you can
weaponry
fast
and
forward
gear.
these chats, but I figured I shouldn't. What about the nanomachines? Oh. Was that okay? Alright, that was okay. I guess that was meant to happen? Oh. The fuck am I supposed to do? Can I just put in whatever I want? My birthday? Tuvalu. Alright, turn blood display on or off. Full screen. What the hell? What? Do I go to exit? Is exit gonna... Okay, alright. Bro, Colonel, I have to do
Good
shit.
work, Raiden.
The radar should be functioning now?
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool
Triple
is exactly
daddy.
the same one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel. The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone
Why are
shape
they-
represents their field of vision.
Why are they having you do this now when I
Your
already
radar
did
isn't
this at the
affected
beginning
by
of the game?
weather. But if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
You're not making
It gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
You look lost.
It's all made from currently existing technology.
Why do I have to get it? Why do I have another
In an
tutorial?
area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful.
You didn't, but
the big shell's
Raiden
layout
didn't.
map should now be available after touching the
Doesn't make any
start
sense.
button.
You look lost. How do I save the mission data?
I've set aside a proprietary frequency for saves and an analyst to work on the data too.
That's, I mean, I know you can
Is
start the game at this
everything
point and not play the
What are you
tanker part,
doing
but
here?
shouldn't
Jack,
the game
can you hear me?
Rose, you're not supposed to be
shouldn't the
involved.
game know that
What's
you
going
played the
on?
tanker part or not?
Jack, I'm a part of this mission.
Get real. Colonel, what the hell is going on?
Raiden, meet the mission analyst. She'll be overseeing the data saving and support.
Why her?
The Foxhound analyst that was supposed to take part in this mission was in an accident.
Get real.
Rosemary was brought in as a replacement.
real.
Get real.
And according to the
Get
files,
real.
she knows you better than anybody else.
Rose may be in the service, but an intelligence analyst is no field officer.
Not
Don't
to
ignore
worry.
me.
She has our technical staff at her
I love how
disposal.
edgy he is. Don't
She's
ignore
never been
me.
a part of a field mission. This is insane.
I have my own
What a
reasons for
whiner.
selecting her for this mission, soldier.
Colonel, I failed to see-
Whatever.
I know your VR training performance in and out, but sometimes that's not enough.
What a fucking
You're
whiner.
familiar with the Shadow Moses incident?
Get real.
You know I covered it in VR.
If there's a crucial tactical
He is like
detail that
Sonic,
case
you're
taught
right.
us, it was the power of the operative's will to
Get
survive.
I was trained to fight. My personal feelings have no place in a mission.
Well, then why do you
We've
keep
learned
expressing
that it
them?
doesn't work
Not a
that way.
chance.
And on the field, you need all the help you can get.
Not a
Jack,
chance.
you're stuck with me whether you like it or not.
Rose,
You need someone to watch
Jack and
your
Rose,
back.
like the Titanic?
But I have conditions that need to
You
be
could
met,
have picked up.
Colonel.
Let me just one.
What
Skips
is
the whole
it?
tanker
I'll
incident
perform
prologue.
my duties and save that
Oh,
mission
the
data.
tanker incident was
but
awesome.
I'm aware that technically
fun.
I'm not part of the mission control
you're a real
team.
egotistical
After
woman.
all, I'm just a normal girl who's
You're a
worried about
real
Jack.
egotistical
But that
woman.
means, Colonel,
You're a
that
real
I am not
egotistical
required
woman.
to follow your orders
You're a
outside of my
real
immediate
egotistical
duties.
woman.
Jack is not simply a field personnel for me to track. His safety comes first to me,
You're a real
not the
egotistical
mission.
woman.
And
Raiden's a
because of
fucking
that, I will be
baby.
monitoring and
You're a
keeping a
real
record of
egotistical
every
woman.
communication you have with him, Colonel.
Oh, Kojima's a fan
Given
of
the
Titanic. Okay.
circumstances, you're free to do what you see fit.
Hey,
Whatever.
I prefer this to being kept in the
Whatever.
dark waiting.
I'd like to make a request, if I may.
Get real.
Of course.
His handle is Raiden.
Me
For the
on
duration of the
Twitter.
mission,
Get real.
could you call him that?
Yes, sir. All right, Raiden. Let
Sarah.
me know when you're ready to turn in a save. The proprietary save frequency is
Get real.
140.96. I just switched frequencies. Jack,
What?
do you know what day it is tomorrow?
Your birthday?
April 30th. Is there
your
something
birthday?
special about it?
Isn't there?
I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Oh well.
What a
I'll keep
weirdo.
trying till I hear the answer.
What a
I'm gonna
weirdo.
let you go now, Jack.
What a
Take care.
weirdo.
Okay. Oh, what the fuck? Another call? Are you
Raiden,
kidding me?
The enemy sentry is regaining consciousness.
Okay, alright. I can't.
I'm under enemy fire. Secure the perimeter.
Nobody's here. No one's here. Did I call? I think I called that, yeah. He called me, he's like, the soldiers are waking up. The soldiers are walking around. I'm gonna call you again to let you know the soldiers have guns. Soldiers said something. The elevator came. You walked into a barrel.
Return to your positions. Stay sharp.
Motherfucker.
There's somebody there. Enemy sight. Requesting backup unit.
See you later. Second floor basement.
The terrorists call themselves Sons of Liberty.
Sons of Liberty?
The name of their
Second floor
leader
basement?
is Solid Snake.
Whoa.
The hero of Shadow Moses?
Oh my
That's why
god.
you changed my code name.
The hair.
Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake. He died 2 years ago on that tanker.
No, he didn't.
After he blew it sky high.
No, he didn't.
Could he have survived?
Not a chance.
Second floor basement.
Colonel, I'm on the roof. There are no sentries, but it would only take one to spot me in this light.
You never had daylight VR training after all. Stay extra sharp until you can find a node
Psycho
to log in
Mantis?
from.
What about the
Metal Gear.
commandos?
SEAL Team 10 has landed on Strut B
Your new
and
code name
C.
is Chaz.
And the president?
Seems he was spotted on Strut B.
Oh, the president's all the way out
Strut
here.
B?
The big shell is comprised of shells 1 and 2. Each unit consists of a central core and 6 struts surrounding it.
So the whole thing is shaped like 2 hexagons connected end on end.
Exactly. And you're on the roof of Strut A, Shell 1 at the moment. First, get to a node. Log into the network.
I know, it's like
Got
the
it.
same person wrote all of it, Sarah. It's like the writing doesn't matter at all. What? Bandage, okay. Second floor basement, Timbit, thank you for the prime. Get out of here. Hey. Oh my god, are you shitting me?
Raiden, look at that wire fence.
Holy fuck, thank you, Timbit.
You may be able to
Being
crawl
here a year?
through it. Crouch down using the crawl button. Then push the left stick in the direction you want to move. Push the crawl button again to stand up.
You can use weapons even while crawling. This is different from VR training, so you keep that in mind.
I can't do it anymore. Alright, so is there a hole? Yeah, it looks like there's a hole in there that I can crawl through. I'm just curious to see what else I can interact with here. Looks like there is... There was... I slipped on the bird poop! The fuck? Is there somewhere I can crawl? I like that I can't climb these boxes. This super soldier can't climb this box. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Amazing. Colonel?
Raiden.
Are you
Team 10 is
fucking
Do we really
kidding
have
me?
no line of communication
Colonel?
with the SEALs?
They don't know a thing about us. You know we work
Can I
in the
play
dark.
the game? Guys, I don't want to skip the shit, but fuck me. Hey, how do I get into that other area? Whatever, I don't care. I need to actually play this video game. This is insane. How many times I've been called. This is absolute insanity.
I'll go check the roof. I'll leave the first floor to you, okay? Understood.
Wait, I wanted to look at that locker. Oh, please, Colonel, I know it's a note.
I've
I know.
located the note,
I know.
but it's under
Well, this
heavy
time I called the
surveillance.
Colonel. Okay, all right.
Can't get in any closer.
Distract them. Try making some noise to draw their attention away.
How?
Flatten yourself against a wall and hit the punch button.
Got it.
I guess I could do it right here.
Hmm?
Hello? Did I do it? Did that happen? Chat, did I do the thing? You got radar now? Okay. It's just hard to tell. Let me guess, is Colonel gonna call me again? There's a guy right in front of you. That's a drone. They fly around and they can see you. Brother. Colonel?
Raiden, watch your back.
Colonel?
That's a cipher.
Colonel,
A type
I need
of
you to stop.
UAV.
Colonel?
If it spots
You're so
you, it will
clean. You're like a
alert enemy
stalker right
personnel.
now, Colonel. Please.
Exercise extreme caution. But you can use chaff to set up an
I
interference
don't have any
field.
chaff, Colonel.
That'll knock its sensors offline for a while. Try to locate some chaff. You can also destroy the engine or the camera. Some of the UAVs may be armed. Be careful.
Yeah, why don't we just stay on the call the whole time? Just walk me through it, Colonel.
Wait a second. I just intercepted new intelligence on the operation being
Oh, finally,
executed by
something
SEAL
new.
Team 10.
Not a chance. Intercepted?
As I said
Not a
before,
chance.
they need to be kept in the dark about our presence.
Raiden, I can't log into my computer.
I'm patching it through.
What happened?
This is Alpha Zero.
Raiden,
We have the
I
president.
spilled coffee on my
safe?
keyboard.
He is safe. What about the package? Tell the guys upstairs
Raiden.
we've secured the package.
Do you know how to
Easy
install
money.
Windows
Good
Update?
work. Your retrieval is on the way. Come on
Raiden,
home.
I went to Best Buy, and they had me buy a laptop. Is it
Alpha
good?
Zero, report.
Raiden,
Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Alpha Zero.
should I get Chinese or Indian takeout? Raiden,
Alpha Zero, respond. All Alpha, respond.
Raiden, the president's life is in danger. Head to Strut
why
B
didn't the Colonel
now.
just do it himself? Okay. Goodness gracious, are we playing a video game? All right, here we go. I don't remember if MGS5 was this way or not. I don't remember if they threw a bunch of tutorials at me. I still don't have any weapons, I don't think.
Nothing here.
Oh, I have 2 chaff grenades, okay. Wait, what happened to my radar? What? That is not what I wanted to do. This... I want to grab him and choke him. Can I not do that in this game? Can I not choke him in like I can in Metal Gear Solid? You can, okay. How do I get that porno mag? I'm pressing the action button to jump up there and it's not allowing me. You have to jump across. I don't know how to jump. Is there a jump button? I didn't know there was a jump button. Run and A? It's not run and A or run and Y. Double tap A. Whoa! Holy shit. Nah, I mean, I'm triple tapping it and double tapping it. It doesn't matter, so. Nah. I do like that cartwheel, though. Jump down from above. I don't know why my radar... I guess maybe because of the node? I want that porno mag, dude. I can't climb up there. Maybe if I hang off the railing. Right here? I don't actually know where to hang off. I don't think that's gonna let me... This will allow me to do it, but... Can I not hang off this railing? But that one I can. Oh, it has to have the gap below it. Okay. Yes! Book! I got it. All right. I know, I keep hearing about the pull-ups. I don't have a pistol. Oh, that actually opens. I got a gun. Fantastic. Is this the, is that the trank? I hope it's trank. No. If they're all connected, then I should be able to kind of walk through this area, right? And then just go to the next strut. But it doesn't look like it there. Oh yeah, I do have a little map. But, I mean, the map's not that helpful, but I guess this will take me. So I can't leave. So I need a different card, probably, right? I just have to go the other way. Do you think the guy has a key card on him? I forget the... So, I guess I'm just gonna run this way. and go the other strut. Oh, jeez. Nobody?
It's the enemy. Hunt me down.
No one's here. No one's here. What is this book? Publication with adult-oriented material full of girly photos and interesting columns. Press X to set. Oh, I could put it somewhere? Ow! Oh, look at what is with that pose? Why are you not standing up straight? Let's do that. He has gamer neck. Oh, Goose is the hype train's ready to go. You want me to give away 3 video games? I'm going to give away any video game at all, plus 2 other video games of my choice, and the hype train is ready to start. Silver Runner is getting it going. That's right, Silver Runner, it's true. 4 more people to start the hype train. You guys were already hype training earlier, and it wasn't even time for one. But I'm going to give away 3 video games if we get to the end of a level 5 hype train. And it's 4 more people. Sorry, 3 more people to start it. Thanks, Blue Metallic Crow. Very much. He does have a xenomorph body. Borderline psychotic. Whoa! Welcome to the Goose's Borderline Psychotic. Officially. Leyenda is welcoming you with the baby goose emote. Show a little goose love to psychotic. 2 more people to start the hype train, Gooses. How many bullets does this gun have? He's a fam. It's a fucking blade.
Oh no!
It's actually probably more appropriate. It's Morbius. You're right. It's Morbius. Silver Runner. Why is he so mean? 2 more people to start the hype train, Gooses. 2 more people to get it going. Bullets can't hit you when you spin.
All Alpha, come in. What's going on? Alpha, respond.
They got killed by a vampire. Yeah, Jared Leto. That was a jacket and no shirt, you're right. We have a vampire in strut B! Vampire in strut B! Iced out donut. Gifting 2 more Gooses, Cookie Baker and Beastly KO. Pay it forward if you got gifted from Iced Out Donut. Oh my gosh, it literally is a vampire. 1 more person to start the hype train. Why is there a vampire in this game? 1 more person to start the hype train? What the fuck? I know. The fuck? Is Raiden Van Helsing, Silver Runner? Jimbo Slice.
What are you?
Blah! I've come to do stealth. Jimbo Slice gifted 5 subs, paying it forward for bad idea.
5 today.
Oh, he literally does sound like Dracula. Lucent Wolf, Agave Goose.
6.
Oh, it's Phil Lamar. Cry Green, Sideways Boost, and the Went. Thank you, Jimbo. What the fuck? Why is Raiden still looking that way? Is he invisible or some shit?
Get down!
Digital Renegade gifted to Soybean. Thank you, Digital Renegade. He has super speed. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to tell, but yeah, all right. I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it. Level 2 gooses. Level 2 hype train. Well, still level 1. Just barely, almost level 2.
Where is he?
That sounds like Snake. But that's probably just some random dude. That's probably, David Hayter's probably just doing some, you know, henchman number 2 or whatever.
Strange smell.
What the fuck is going on? Why is there a vampire?
Smell like...
One more person to push us into level 2.
Shoot him! What are you waiting for?
Why is he not getting hit by the bullets?
Vamp,
Yeah, Queen?
are you all done cleaning?
Why is he ice skating?
Wait till I tell you what I found.
Something interesting?
I'll tell you in person. Where are you?
In the central unit with the president.
Be right there.
Yas, Queen? Yas, Queen? Yeah, no, they're not talking super fast. No. No, they're absolutely not.
Hold on. I'm not an enemy. Calm down. My name is Pliskin. Iroquois Pliskin. Lieutenant Junior Grade.
Ah, it is Snake. I knew it. It's David Hayter. I knew it's David Hayter. I fucking knew it.
Are you a Navy SEAL?
I fucking
How did
knew
you
it.
get in?
Fast rope descent from a Navy chopper.
One more person to push us into level 2 of the hype train.
Have I seen you before?
If we get to the end of level 5, hot. If we get to the end of level 5, I'm going to give away 3 video games.
That's right.
Foxhound was disbanded. Huh? Where were you before Foxhound? Delta Force?
I don't know why there was a bug.
I was part of the Army's Force 21 trials.
Force 21? That's about tactical IT deployment, right? Any field experience?
No, not really.
So this is your first.
I've had extensive training, the kind that's indistinguishable from the real thing.
Like what?
Sneaking mission 60, weapons 80.
Holy shit. I
Advanced
can't
VR, huh?
stand
But realistic
Raiden's
in every
voice.
way.
I hate it.
A virtual grunt of the digital age. That's just great.
That's far more effective than live exercises.
Oh my gosh,
You
I
don't
hate
get
it.
injured in VR, do you? Every year, a few soldiers die in field exercises.
There's pain sensation in VR and even a sense of reality and urgency. The only difference is it isn't actually happening.
So these are the
That's the
VR
way they
missions that
want
you
you to
could have
think,
played,
to
I
remove you
guess,
from the fear that goes with battle
in between
War is a
in between the
video
games.
game. What better way to raise the ultimate soldier?
Iced Out Donut pushed us into level 2. Iced Out gifting 4 people. Lil Gherkin and Slacker Kuwabara. Thank you, Iced Out.
So you're saying that VR training is some kind of mind control?
Right.
Thank you, Donut.
What's going on?
The Alpha team
It was
from Navy
DLC
SEAL
before
10
DLC,
is
yeah.
dead. No, a single survivor.
The kid's wired with
Level 2.
nanomachines.
What is Kuwabara
What
from?
about the president?
Looks like they took him
Why does that sound so
somewhere
familiar
else.
all of a sudden?
I see.
I feel like I was just watching
You said
something
there
with
was a
the
survivor
name
from Field
Kuwabara
Team
in it.
10.
What was
Yeah.
it?
Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin.
Has he seen your
That's
face?
what it was. Yu Yu Hakusho. Yes.
This is a
Thank
top
you.
secret mission.
Yu Yu Hakusho.
No one can know that we're involved.
It's a little too late for that. What's up?
Take a look.
Take a look.
What the hell?
A Navy captain.
That's not where you got it from? That's all right. Doesn't have to be. Oh, interesting, Upward Ninja.
You all right?
Give me a few minutes. Must have lost a few more pints than I thought.
That's right. Smoke a cigarette. That'll bring the blood back.
What was that man just now?
That blood-sucking freak.
Oh, interesting, Sarah. Okay.
That was Vamp.
Right, I know. He's a vampire. We get
He's
it.
Romanian, a wizard with knives, as you saw.
The way he moved didn't seem human.
You won't see that in VR, I guarantee.
What is he?
One of the members of Dead Cell.
Dead Cell? Him?
A special forces unit created by ex-President George Sears. The name was originally intended to reflect its anti-terrorist functions.
What the
unit
fuck
would
is
launch
going on in this
unannounced
video
assaults
game?
on government complexes for the ultimate
What is
terrorism
going
simulation. They were needed to show VR troopers like you how to deal with the real thing. But around the time their original leader died in prison...
Was this another video game that I didn't play?
They were always close to the edge, but they became more and more extreme.
Was this another game that came out that nobody played?
Even civilians.
Or everybody played that I didn't play?
100 people died as a result of accidents the Dead Cell arranged on their own.
No, nobody knows.
They were out of control, and it all came to a head 6 months ago.
This is just a bunch of lore.
What
Okay.
happened?
The unit was devastated.
All right.
There are only 3 left.
I thought this was like come from another game, but I guess
Why
not.
would they go after the big shell?
How should I know? I told
2
you they
minutes
were
left on the hype
lunatic
train.
fringe.
This is level 2.
What about their leader? He says he's Solid
We get to the
Snake.
end of level 5. I'm gonna give away.
2 years ago.
Oh, you know what? Let's do 5 video games. If I get to
You mean
get to the end of level
incident
5,
that
I'll give
made
away
this
5
big
video
shell
games.
necessary in the first place?
Right, and he was the one that sank that tanker.
But he's a legend.
Legends are usually bad news. There's not a lot of difference between heroes and madmen.
You're saying Snake is still alive and pulled another one?
No, he's not involved in this one. His body was positively ID'd 2 years ago.
Snake is dead.
And buried.
No, he's not. He's alive. He's just fine. Derek, I don't know what you're
What
talking
about the other soldiers? I saw Russian equipment too.
Former Soviet military. They're probably
What's
mercenaries.
the drawing of?
The big shell is too much ground for just Dead Cell members to hold down.
Is Iroquois Pliskin a clone or some shit?
You weren't briefed on any of this? And you came in alone to boot? Why?
He's got to be a clone of Snake.
What are you really doing here?
Yeah, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
Can't tell me, huh? Fine with me.
I don't smoke.
Good for you, Raiden.
May come in handy.
1 minute left on the hype train. Oh, and then he smokes. Never mind.
Take this too.
I don't smoke.
Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Bravo Zero, currently at the bridge between struts B and C. The President is... Damn, I can't hit this thing. It's like some bad dream. Alpha, anyone, come in, all Alpha. This is Bravo Zero.
Aren't you going to answer him?
Do you play Raiden in Revengeance? Is it the same voice actor in Revengeance or no? Is that a different Raiden?
Bridge.
You do. Holy shit.
We need to get there. Can you handle it?
I need a few more minutes.
Look, I'm not going to say that the guy's voice is terrible,
Remember my
but
frequency.
I will say that the
It's
direction is just like, oh, a nightmare.
141.80.
Just a nightmare.
141.80. Got it.
I've been briefed on this plant's layout.
Derek, I have
If you
no
need
idea.
information
That
on the
probably
place
stayed
or
at the
about Dead
Funhouse
Cell,
office, Derek.
contact me.
That was
You're using
6 years ago.
nanocommunication, right?
Yeah, but I can patch into your frequency.
It's intentional. It doesn't make it good.
Hey, what's your name?
Oh, interesting, Kento. Okay.
Raiden.
Raiden. Strange code name.
Makes up for the boring one my parents gave me.
Jack.
Maybe I'll find out someday.
Captain's fair. Oh man, I love when people do this stuff. That's great. It's good. It's good bait now. Okay, so there's a vampire. That's a Iroquois Pliskin is a clone of Snake. What else did I learn? Oh, is there a node somewhere in here that I missed? Oh yeah, there is a node. Boy, I never would have seen that. Thank you for the call out. I learned spinning dodges bullets. I learned there's an actual vampire somewhere around here. Gosh, I hate that. That's one of the things I can't stand about this game is, or any of these games, is that as soon as you walk up against a wall, Colonel?
Jack, it's me.
Everything okay, Rose?
Don't you need to save the mission data?
Oh yeah. Thanks for the reminder.
Sure, why not, Rose? Whatever. Who cares? Yeah, do it. Let's do it.
Jack, do you remember what day tomorrow is?
That again.
Your birthday.
I'm sorry, but I still
Anniversary.
don't have a clue.
That's okay.
What is it, Rose? Talk to me.
I'd rather you figure it out. It's important.
How important?
Important enough? And we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Why not now?
Tomorrow seems more appropriate. I need all the help I can get so that I won't chicken out anyway.
Is that the reason you decided to be part of this mission? Okay. I'm gonna finish this thing by tomorrow no matter what.
You know I'll
Not
do
a
everything
chance.
I can to help you.
Rose, there's something I need you to do as an analyst.
Not a chance.
What is it?
It has to do with Solid Snake. The leader of this takeover incident is claiming that he's Snake himself.
The legendary mercenary?
I need as much data on him as possible. Everything they have on him after the Shadow Moses incident.
He's dead now, isn't he?
Yes. Should be a burial record somewhere.
She's so
too.
cute, I
You
can't
should be able
bear
to
it.
request top-level security clearance from the Colonel. That should get us into the most classified material.
I'm on it. I'll contact you as soon as
He
I find out
sounds so
something.
much like Sonic. So much like Sonic. Are we supposed to hear? Okay, there we go. There were so many voice actors that sounded just like Sonic. Like, for some reason, it was like 10 years of video games where everybody had to sound like Sonic. Is it Sniper Wolf? Quiet? Who is it? Whoa! They all pause.
What the hell is that?
Yeah, the music's not as good as, in this one
Put me out of my misery.
as it was in Metal Gear Solid. Unfortunately.
This is impossible. Nothing will hit her. Is she the one they call Fortune?
Vampire. Oh, that makes sense, Kento. No, the music is not better here.
Queen.
It feels like... parts of it feel really, really out of place. There is more variety.
Don't let them take the president!
There is more variety. Like, this is great. This kills. Love it.
Ready grenades! A dud!
What? Just happened to be a dud. A dud. Dre Arcana, yeah.
Today is another bad day.
Oh, does she have a railgun?
Is there anyone here that can give me happiness?
Oh my gosh. It looks like a red rocket. It looks like a dog's penis. Did Kojima mean it to look that way? A dud. Sarah.
I'm so sorry, my beauties. I'll see you again someday.
This music. This music tells the player that you're supposed to be horny. Yeah, I don't know. I guess she's gonna see that specific seagull later?
Colonel, SEAL Team 10's Bravo team was wiped out.
I see.
What happened to the cargo choppers?
Both of them are at the bottom of the harbor. Looks like your new hosts have a Harrier too.
A Harrier?
That's right, sultry.
What is this?
Calm down. It just means they anticipated the attack.
What?
Besides, since the SEALs drew their fire, your
This reminds you of
infiltration
Cowboy
went off
Bebop?
without
Yeah, a little
hitch.
bit. Although,
on top of that,
we shouldn't
know their
disrespect
defensive
Cowboy Bebop.
capabilities.
Are you saying this was
With
all
this.
a feint?
Raiden, get a hold of yourself. The entire mission is in your hands now. Do you understand?
Don't you dare.
But
there's no time for questions. They could decide to retaliate for that failed assault.
You mean the hostages?
They could be in danger, yes. But we need to consider the possibility that they'll blow the whole shell. If that toxic spell does take place, it'll devastate not only the harbor, but poison the coastline for generations.
Kento, absolutely. Yeah.
Right.
Real serious.
We've had to adjust the mission objectives. The priority is now on removing those C4s that the terrorists wired over the big shell.
I know, Lex Fart, we already discovered
that. But this can't.
Colonel, you know I'm no bomb disposal expert.
That's not a problem.
Raiden, what can
the
you
Bravo
do,
team brought an
man?
explosives pro in with them. He was supposed to stand by on Strut C according to their mission plan. You should find him there.
Is this according to simulation 2?
What are you talking about? Get to Strut C and find him.
Understood. But I need to ask you something before I go.
Understood, Colonel.
Who are they? Dead Cell, I mean. They couldn't hit
There's
her
a
no matter how
vampire and
hard
a
they
werewolf.
tried. And that vampire
And a
too,
lady that shoots
it's
a
like,
sniper rifle.
It's like being in a nightmare you can't wake up from.
Jack, snap out of it.
And you, Rose, I can't believe you're on this mission.
And Rose won't tell me what happens tomorrow.
Raiden, this is real. And that's why you won't wake up.
But nothing seems real.
I've made up my mind to stay with you. Whether this is real
Nice
or a bad
job.
dream, I'll keep watching you till it's over.
Thank you, Rose. And I won't let you be just a dream.
Are you two done? Raiden, you're needed on Strut C.
Okay. To Strut C. There's Strut C. So I'm on this, I guess? This is blown out, I want to say. Oh, this was blown out. Okay. I wish it would show me where I was, but yeah, I guess I'm just walking into it, so we're good. Eric Cartman should be his code name. Yoo-hoo. I need a node for the radar. Can I use the toilet? Nice. Aha! I knew I'd find something. No, the screen tearing is the game. There's nothing you can do about it apart from like download mods or whatever. They sold the Metal Gear collection with a bunch of fucking screen tearing. Oh great! I bet that's medication to steady a sniper rifle or whatever, so that I can have to shoot at Fortune. Yeah, this whole thing was a money grab. The Metal Gear collection on Steam was a money grab. Yeah, it's got a ton of issues. It does. It really does.
Freeze!
Don't shoot.
Raiden, shoot him. Just shoot him, Raiden.
You a cop?
I'm not NYPD. I came in with the Bravo team. Who are you with? And what happened to SEAL Team 10?
They're all dead.
All of them?
SEAL Team 10?
That's bad.
What about SEAL Team 1 through 9?
Did I tell you could move?
It's all right. He's not one of the bad guys. Don't go pointing that thing everywhere, kid. What's your name?
My name is Peter.
Borderline psychotic, yeah. I mean, like, I bought it because I was like, well, you know what?
Lecturer at Nav Scolio,
I'm going to play a bunch of them, so I might as well put them all, get them all in one place. And boy, it's a lazy
poor
port.
old man who got dragged along for this picnic.
I thought you'd retired.
The retired cop.
Can't keep up with everybody, as you can see. A famous church got wiped off the map thanks to me. Too many lives inside. All I lost was this leg.
Yeah, not much job. Exactly. Psychotic, yeah.
So you're the bomb disposal guy.
Kid, this is the bomb disposal guy. Open any explosives disposal textbook and you'll see his
Wait,
name.
hold on a minute. So,
just ancient history.
The colonel was like, you need to dispose of this bomb.
Why did they bring
And
you out of
Raiden's like, I don't know how to do it. And he happens to run into the best bomb disposal guy
Fat man.
ever in the middle of the ocean.
Was only 10.
He just happens to be here.
Him in a sense.
And that's why you're here.
I'm pretty rusty. I was supposed to supervise the bomb disposal.
That's
Looks
like the
it was taken
that's
care
like
of
fucking
before
The
I
Last
had my
Jedi.
turn.
I wouldn't say that.
When they're like, we need a code breaker, and they were like, well, good news, we found
There
the
are at
best
least 2 people
code
here who
breaker.
can claim to be experts at bomb disposal.
Yeah, Kyle. Yes, exactly.
Are you two with SEAL Team 10? I didn't see you at the mission briefing.
Oh, we're with another squad. My name is Pliskin.
They brought him
Lieutenant
here?
Junior grade. Honored to meet you, sir.
Well, no
Mr.
one else
Pliskin,
knew about
do
it.
you have any
Real
experience with
serious?
explosives disposal?
Don't worry about me.
Colonel nor
If he
Raiden
looks
knew
young,
about
He
it.
can do it, but we need more manpower.
I'm,
What's your name?
Raiden.
That's an odd
Raiden.
name.
Any other survivors?
There was also an engineer with me.
An engineer?
A skinny guy. He went in with us.
Where is he?
I haven't seen him since that skirmish.
Was he killed?
I don't think so. I didn't find his body.
I see.
I know, I'm
They
so
told
glad that they're
me he
explaining
was
it
a
now.
Security systems architect for the big ship.
The colonel and
Why would
Raiden
they
had
take
no
a
idea how to
civilian
dispose of this bomb, but they
Everything
knew they
in the
needed to do
structure
it.
is computer
But then
controlled.
SEAL Team 10
He was
brought it
supposed to
in.
get us past all the security measures.
Perfect timing.
I never heard anything about
You're
that.
right. That's not at
He had
all
official
coincidental.
orders with him.
That's it's
We'll
perfect
leave that for
storytelling.
later. Right now, we need to figure out how to deal with all the bombs.
But there's no one left from the SEAL's EOD squad.
Yup, so we have to do it ourselves.
But I've never defused a bomb before. Hold on a
Wait,
second.
what do you mean? Right?
Off
You
to
don't have to,
confer with the CO
Raiden. He's
again.
right there. The bomb disposal expert's right there.
Glad to hear Stillman is safe. Assist him in any way possible to clear the C4 from the structure.
Colonel, you know I've never been trained in bomb disposal.
Stop
It's all
saying
right.
that.
The man you're working with is the best in the field. All you have to do is follow his directions. You will, of course, keep your identity and mission objectives to yourself.
Is it true that an engineer came in with Stillman?
I wasn't informed.
Yeah, they
of that.
just happened to
It's
cross
probably something
paths.
the
That's what I'm
SEALs
trying to
decided
say.
on their own.
That's
There are more
it's
important
very
issues at hand,
coincidental.
Raiden. The enemy may retaliate for the failed assault. Get
Psychotic.
those C4s neutralized now.
Colonel, I'm not qualified for bomb disposal.
Jack, it's me.
Real serious. It's okay. The story's not
You can
good. It's
do
all right.
this.
It's all right
Trust
to admit it. Admit it
You
to
haven't
yourself.
had bomb
It's not
disposal
good
training per
storytelling, and that's
se in
okay. It's
VR,
stupid and ridiculous
But you're more than capable
and
of handling C4.
and insane, and that's
This
all right.
is a little different
That's
from
okay.
using C4.
Just like Kingdom
You're up
Hearts,
for this.
it's not a big
You
deal.
know that.
How about it, kid? Are the results in
It's
yet?
lots of fun, and it's
There's no
insane.
need to think about this
But it's
so
not
much.
perfect.
You won't actually be dismantling the bomb. That's not for amateurs.
Yeah, that's what makes it great.
What
Is
we'll
that it's
try
insane.
here instead is a temporary
It's okay.
freezing measure. Here, look at this.
It's all right. It's okay, guys. You can just admit it to yourself. It's not a big deal. Thanks, T-Gap Andrew. That was
This is a C4 bomb.
It's all right.
live.
You can see it pulsing.
Oh, why did you turn it
spray
on?
this on the sucker, and there we go. Simple, huh? The spray freezes the detonator instantly.
Oh, well, that was easy. And you're the best in the business,
There's no way
huh?
the thing can detonate in this condition, even if you leave it alone.
Oh, man,
It'll stay out of
Kento.
commission for at least 24 hours.
That's enough time.
If we had the manpower.
It's like
I'd
watching Twin
recommend
Peaks. Yeah,
complete
absolutely.
disposal,
100%.
But this will have to do. The spray can be used from several yards away. Now check
I love
the
that he's like,
floor,
I turned on a
ceiling,
bomb,
walls,
and now I'm
under
just going to
the table,
spray it.
everywhere.
And it's
Try
done.
to imagine the locations the bomber would choose.
That won't be easy. We don't know a thing about Fat Man.
Is there anything that'll help us locate the bombs?
Here, take this with you. It's what they call an ion mobility spectrometer.
Thank you very
It can
much for giving
recognize
me all these
ionized
tools. It's
gas
perfect that
emitted
you're
by
here.
C4s.
And then I happen to run into you in the kitchen.
In other words, that little gadget sniffs out C4's scent.
That's right. I've established a link up with your radar network, so any scent detected will be represented visually. Have the sensor activated and keep your eye on the radar.
No, this is not good storytelling. No, this isn't good storytelling.
Substance?
No. Guys, no, it's not. It's okay. And it's all right.
I know Fat Man well.
It's not a big deal, guys. It's
I
okay.
know how into his own aesthetics he
Good
is.
storytelling is like The Sopranos.
Signatures?
You know, like
Yes, on every bomb
Like-
he builds, he always leaves a trace of the cologne.
good storytelling is Peaky Blinders.
The sensor also picks up that particular
Good storytelling is
scent
The Godfather. This is
that
not
something
that.
you learned from you?
This is not that,
No,
guys.
it was
It's
his own
okay.
quirk.
It's
He
all
wouldn't
right.
work by any rules.
You can
except his
admit it.
own.
It's okay.
And he
It's all
followed
right,
it like
guys.
a religion. And common sense wasn't one of his strong
This is the
points.
wire of gaming.
I thought I taught him everything I knew.
I mean, Dragar, it's
have no
true. It's
children
not.
of my
there-
own, and I
this isn't
thought I
me
found
being
a son.
objective. It's just
He had
we've
the
all
right
agreed as
stuff, you know.
humans that that's true.
There's something very unusual.
No, real
about
serious.
an
That's not
ability
true.
like that. Even at Indian Head, he got special treatment.
Again, this isn't
I
me
remember
speaking
some
for
people
me. This
calling
is
him
me
one of
speaking
the
for
fat
humanity
cats.
because humanity's already
Maybe
done
that's
it.
what started all this.
They've already talked
I
about
didn't
it.
teach him the most important.
I'm just
thing I
telling
had
you
to
what it
tell him.
is.
There are some things you have to pass on. The
It's
trick is
fun
to
and
know which
insane,
one.
yeah.
Right. All I taught him was skills. And now I have to stop him from using it to destroy us all.
Yeah, the story's dumb fun, and that's all right, guys. It's okay.
Let's see how well that's.
I'm not telling you that
All
it's,
right.
that you can't love it. You can love it.
I'm
all right?
activated.
I want you to
Watch.
love it.
You see the green stuff on the radar? That's a visual representation of the
Can
C4
movies be
scent
meta?
detected by the
Absolutely.
sensor.
You ever seen Cabin in the Woods?
Area, isn't it?
Don't complain. It's better than nothing.
Just activate the sensors and search the area, okay?
I know, right?
Don't forget that
Yeah, it's
you
okay
need
to
the
love
radar
camp,
to
guys.
use
It's
the
all right.
system. Log into the node at every strut.
You don't
and
know the
turn
story
your
yet? This
radar
is
on.
only
We have to
MGS2?
keep out of the enemy's sight.
The fuck are you talking about?
Because the radar gets knocked off.
There's a story.
Exactly.
What are you-
Fat Man would have allowed.
Unfortunately, if I have to play 4 other video games for this to be good, then it's not good.
I know the structure of this facility.
Plus,
And
I
if he
think they
wants
made a
to take
bunch of
out
other
the plant,
Metal
where he would
Gear
target it.
games.
You know this for sure?
Of course.
Didn't they?
I taught him the techniques he uses. His ideas are based on my theories.
That's right, Sarah, exactly.
Demolition is a kind of ideology. It makes no exceptions for time or place. Big shell consists of 2 hexagons joined end on end, north to south.
Yeah, I want you to love this,
There should
guys.
be
Love it
packets
all
of
you want,
C4s
but
on
you can
each of
never
the
say that
vertices,
it's
or
like
the struts in this case.
you
need at least
good
that to take a building
storytelling.
of
That's
this
not. There's no. That's not a thing. It's not.
6 on shell 1, another 6 on
I'm
shell
sorry,
2.
it's
a
just
total
not.
of 12 bombs at least.
Considering the shell's architecture and composition from an engineering
Like when we compare it
standpoint,
to
that's my
actual good
conclusion, and
storytelling.
it's exactly what he would have decided as well.
Like again, movies, good television, that sort of thing. No, it's not a disagree. It's just factually true. I mean,
Kid, this place is all yours. I'll take care of shell 2.
again, this isn't me being like, here's my opinion and it's right. I'm just telling you what other people, what other millions of people have said. I'm sorry, that's just the way it goes. Sorry, everybody.
Security card issued to Shell personnel.
There is real serious. There absolutely
Shell
is. Yeah.
security layout
There is
includes
actually
varying levels of
objectively
clearance.
good storytelling. It's a real thing.
The clearance level is
That's
identified
a real thing.
by the number printed on these doors. Raiden, your card key can open doors with
Like it's
security
like
clearance
me
level 1.
watching
Pliskin, your card can
this
get you
show on
into
Netflix
level
called
3
Manifest.
You'll need it to get next door to Shell 2.
Like Manifest is fucking terrible.
How did you get this?
That engineer I told you about gave it to me. He was supposed to program a set of all
I know
access
it's bad.
cards once we were on site. Unfortunately, this card won't get you into every area of this structure.
It's just the way, guys. It's all right, and it's okay.
We'll have to deal with the remaining security
Reacher,
lockouts as they
Reacher's
come
fine.
up.
It's simple.
Let's get going.
It's simple. I'm enjoying it, but I'm not going to say it's great.
Here.
No, I'm going.
The two of us can handle it, don't worry.
But
you'll just slow us down with that leg of yours. There's a war
No, Manifest
going on
is terrible.
here. I don't have time to babysit anymore.
Why don't you just let us handle the grunt work? You can tell us what to do over the radio, like in the original mission plan.
All right. I'll give you instructions from here. I may also need to prepare a backup plan just in case.
In case of what?
Good luck to both of you. This is a dangerous one.
Who dares?
What's the last great piece of media I've enjoyed? Boy, that's a great question, Magic Man.
If anything comes up,
Succession.
let me know.
Succession
My
is a show
frequency
that I
is
can recommend to anybody that
140.25.
has objectively good
I'll
storytelling.
see you later.
I mean, Cy Bourgeois, again, it's not, this isn't me saying this, Cy Bourgeois, it's everybody. It's like, this isn't me being like, I am the arbiter. I'm saying, like, in general, most people would say The Sopranos is good, or The Wire is good, or Severance is good, or, you know, like that, Succession is good. No,
Normally,
Young and Dizzy,
team
it's not.
leaders stay in the CP and give orders with those headphones. And as far as I know, SEALs keep their officers away from the field.
Yeah, real serious. Most people who study stories, who
British
make
Special Air
stories, yeah. The people I could trust.
Is he one of the terrorists then?
No, somehow I don't.
Have you ever seen Midnight Mass? Yeah, I saw Midnight Mass. I liked it. Of course I liked it.
On you. Just take care of those bombs for now.
Do I finally get to do something?
What about you? They could be back in this area soon.
Oh, The Witcher? Oof, boy, The Witcher really took a real bad
Hide out in this pantry for a while.
a real bad
If I
turn.
lock the door, it should be all right. Plenty of food in there too, so you don't need to worry about me. I'll give you instructions by codec from here.
Yeah, it took a nosedive.
Good luck, kid. Bomb disposal is a face-off.
That Witcher spin-off, the Witcher spin-off is one of the worst things I've ever watched. I watched that Witcher spin-off because I was like, oh man, that'll be good. Oh my god, it was terrible. Holy shit, it was terrible. Don't watch that Witcher spin-off. Like, you don't ever need to watch it. I forget, was it called Blood and Wine or whatever the fuck? Oh my gosh, it was so bad. No, that Blood and Wine is the game spin-off. What was it called? Some magic something? Oh, it's terrible. Stop it. Okay. So the sensor is just on automatically, is that right? Blood origin, that's what it was. And then do I have coolant, okay. Oh, that guy's knocked out. Hey, who's that? The fuck? Who's that? What the fuck? Right, Dragar, but that's compared to other games, Dragar. I'm comparing this to movies and television, Dragar. Overlander plays. Thank you for the Prime, Overlander. Thank you, Overlander. Blue Blitz gifted to seasoned and salty. Dragar, you're absolutely always contrarian. Always. I don't even know why you watch the streams. You constantly disagree. Oh, sorry.
There's somebody there.
Nothing here.
Yeah, those are compared to other video games. Because I've said this before, and I'll say it again. And I'm still gonna say it. Most video games do not have good stories. They just don't. That's just the way it goes. Oh, sure, real serious. That's great that it's got cool ideas. I like that. I'm looking forward to seeing these cool ideas. Nobody? No one? No one's here. Oh boy. Oh geez.
Nothing here.
Like I said, it's not an opinion. I've said it over and over. This is not an opinion. This is not me saying MGS2 has a bad story or a good story or whatever. I'm saying that this would not be considered good storytelling across multiple forms of media.
Nothing here.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that it's bad or good in the sense that, like, I like it or I don't like it, you know? It's okay, guys. It's alright. It's alright to say that the story is kind of stupid and dumb, but also there's some fun themes. It's like, it's alright. No big deal. Great stories are not told through most video games. That is correct. Yes, that's right. And that's alright. That's alright, guys. I mean, we just sat through a 30-minute cutscene. It's alright, guys. And by the way, if you love it, dude. Fucking love it. But there... how do I get down to the second level? There's gotta be some stairs somewhere. Not easy to make a compelling story with enjoyable gameplay. That is correct. It's very, very hard. Very hard to do. Oh, there they are. Okay. That's like, it is, in my opinion, it's like the unicorn of video games. There are not many that do it. Last of Us does it. God of War 2018 does it. Am I getting called? Hello? You know, Bioshock, I think is... Oh, geez. Oh, boy.
It was nothing. All clear.
Oh, no. Nobody's here. Can I jump over this railing? No. Oh, they saw me. I'll just start over. What do you want, Colonel? I'm getting shot 1,000 times.
At your feet, there's a hatch for pipe or gauge maintenance. Face the hatch and push the action button to open it. There may be something you can use, so check the inside thoroughly.
Thanks, Colonel. I'm dead. I do think it's...
Jack, what's going on? Answer me!
I do think it's really hard.
Jack!
Absolutely, real serious they are, but generally most, again, as is the case, usually real serious, those games have a good story and also good gameplay. I mean, people are going to critique that, but for the most part, they are the best video games of all time. That's just the way it goes.
There's somebody there.
Again, this isn't like, I don't even like The Last of Us. I'm just telling you what people say. Same with Red Dead. Like, Red Dead, people would say is one of the greatest video games of all time. And they would say the gameplay was great and all that other stuff, but I don't even like Red Dead. It's just the way it goes. I mean, like, this isn't... I'm just sort of talking about the... you know, the general consensus. I don't even like playing Red Dead. What is that call? Ooh. Oh, there's the node down there. Okay.
Oh.
Nobody.
What's that?
Shit.
Raiden, at your feet,
There's a hatch for pipe or gauge maintenance. Face the hatch and then, okay, I wonder what that, is it that? What are they talking about? Which hatch are they speaking of? I mean, degrading, all you have to do is Google it. It's like, there's the, I don't need to source this, so just Google it. It's a really simple Google. There's no source for this. All right, psychotic. I mean, like, you know, I could say over and over that something is good or bad. But I mean, like, you, again, you don't have to agree with my consensus, but you can go look. Okay, how do I get to this hatch? Is it this? Oh, it's this, okay. So each one of these could be an open hatch, possibly? Oh my gosh. Can I go on this one? No. How about this one? Yes. I found a bomb. Well, that's good. Okay. Y, X, B, right bumper? What do I do? What would be the button to use the coolant? Oh, the analog stick forward. Holy shit. Thank you so much. I never would have guessed that.
This is Raiden.
In 1 million
Disposal of
years.
the
So I appreciate
C4
it.
in strut D is complete. Explosives
Thank
were
you so,
planted
so
on the
much. My
maintenance
God.
hatch.
That's not like him.
Anything wrong?
Maybe. Pliskin's reported other locations too, and none of them are effective demolition points.
What do you mean?
It means that they wouldn't be the best places to choose if you wanted to destroy this place.
Are you saying they don't plan on blowing the shell up?
Thank God, Witch Hunter. Thank God you're
so far,
here.
we haven't seen anything but a waste of good explosives. Unless, of course, we're missing something.
A trap?
He couldn't have overlooked the fact that I would be called into this. There's something going on.
So also, did my sensor detect it? Displays Fat Man's scented C4 on radar. It didn't really show the C4 on radar, so why did it not show that C4? It doesn't show it on my radar, so I'm not exactly sure how to... It was the yellow stuff on the radar? Oh, okay, gotcha. So it was like that cloud on the radar. Understood. I do, yeah, I did have it equipped, and that's why I was wondering. I thought it would show it as like a dot, but it didn't. Oh, right, like the cutscene, of course. The cutscene that was 45 minutes long? Of course, yeah. I wrote it all down. Look at all these dudes. See if I can hit them there. What if I... Alright, got that guy. Lord Ballsackus. Thanks for the Prime, Lord Ballsackus. What do you mean? I love how he's talking about long cutscenes. What do you mean, Victor Kruger? Oh, there's a bow. Oh, there's a bow. Okay. Are they not long? Do you mean because they get longer? Is that why? Is that why? Was that what you're talking about? Because I know they do in Metal Gear Solid 4. Okay, so we... Oh, shit. Oh my gosh, what?
It's the end. I need help. Move!
Somebody's here. 4 set a world record?
Move!
Motherfucker. Oh, ow!
No, this isn't happening. Jack, you have to answer me. Jack! Jack!
The end cutscene in MGS4 is 3 hours long. Is that true? That can't be right. That can't be right. No. Is it really? That's a lie.
Nothing here.
It's 80 minutes. Okay, there we go. I was like, 3 hours? No.
Who's there?
I don't know. Did he radio in? Did I get him in time? Oh, nice move. What? Can I crawl into this one? I'm so... I don't... Who knows where I am right now.
The situation is more open. What's going on? Respond.
Can I crawl into this one? So we don't really have to worry. There's no C4 on this one. I don't smell it. I don't smell the C4 like I did with Fat Man. You can shoot the walkie-talkies, really. I know his little step. I love his little steps.
Who's there?
Nobody's here. So you have to log into the nodes to see the clouds? Okay.
Who's there?
Nobody's there. Don't worry about it.
What's going on? Respond.
Nothing. I'm just trying to find the node. Let me know if you... Oh, there it is. Alright, so we don't have the scent on the minimap, so we're good to move on, I think. Right? It just looks like Raiden is terrorizing Amazon warehouses. That was Strut E. Oh, hey.
Be careful. There are Claymore mines around there.
Who is this?
Stealth equipped Claymore
Oh, somebody's playing a
mines,
prank on me.
invisible to the naked eye. Use the mine detector.
Identify yourself.
Just call me Deep Throat.
I'm getting pranked right now.
You mean from Shadow Moses?
Mr. X, then.
Mr. X now, is it? Why would it matter if I called you Deep Throat?
Never mind about that.
I know, Deep Throat's our best pal. We love him.
Let's just say I'm one of your fans.
Colonel, someone calling himself Mr. X just
No,
contacted me.
Raiden. He
Do you
called
know
himself
anything
Deep
about
Throat.
No. And whoever it wasn't a burst transmission. The transmission was sent from within the big shell.
He called himself Deep Throat at first. Do you think...
I caught that part too. But the possibility of it being true is none. Gray Fox was the one who used that alias in Shadow Moses, and he's dead.
Gray Fox is alive.
Trap?
Could be.
Although we did see Gray
Exercise
Fox get
extreme
smashed
caution.
by Metal Gear. We saw him get, like, literally smashed. Okay, there's the mines. Terrific. Go ahead and scoot through here.
Who is that?
Are you fucking kidding me? Whoa! Ow! Am I playing the games in order of release? I've already played MGS5, so... So no. Yeah, who builds a walkway like that? Oh yeah. Do they not reset? Those pranks don't reset?
A dud.
Do the pranks reset when the radar goes back to normal? What does B mean? Does that mean there's a bomb in them? Is that what they mean? Stay away from me. They reset if you leave the area, however, you don't have the key card for this. You have to shimmy along the side. Okay. Gotcha. I'll just do that. Let's see if do we have any soldiers here looking at me like just randomly before? It's diplomatic immunity? What a peace-loving game. Oh yeah, the mines. Let's see here. So there was a bomb in the other one. It does look good for as old as it is. I agree. But there was a bomb in here. There's show. I think if you call Otacon, he gives you a hint of where the bombs are. Okay, yeah, let's... Well, I don't really have Otacon. Do you mean Colonel?
I don't see a lot of adequate cover in that area.
There's some cargo on those conveyor belts. That's about it.
Good thinking. Right, take cover behind the cargo on the conveyor belt. Match your movement to the belts.
Hmm. Nobody's there. Okay, so does that reset it?
Nothing here.
Enemy in the area. Increase security level.
I remember there's a bomb on the... Yeah, there's got to be a bomb on the conveyor belt, but I don't know how... Oh, my life is almost dead. Oh, that stops the bleeding. Okay, gotcha. So I can't jump up onto this conveyor belt. I already used the node. Oh my gosh, jeez. You're sending so many bad dudes. I can get up onto this. Can I interact with these boxes? Use a box in the belt transports you to different places depending on the box you're in. Yeah, that I knew, real serious. How do I... It seems like I would check this conveyor belt for bombs. Like one would be if I could pull open the box, but... I do have a box to hide in, yeah. Why did that stop the conveyor belt? Oh, this is on controller. Why did that stop for a second? You can get on, okay. How does this help me?
Nothing here.
Lulu! Thanks, Lulu, for not backseating. I appreciate it. DG camera? What the hell does a camera do? I mean, I already have a camera to take pictures. That's why I was confused. Let's see here. When can I get on? Oh, I can get on when it stops, I guess? When do I get on? Went past what twice? Went past it twice. Cute. That's some cute backseating. Oh, okay, alright. I have to wait for it to fully stop. Okay, so there's
somebody there.
I got on there. And then is there another place to get on somewhere? Because it doesn't look like I can alter which way this conveyor belt takes me. That's the end of the conveyor belt. I had the bomb sniffer equipped and it didn't show anything, see? So it doesn't show anything. I have no idea. Alright, chat. Help me out. What do I do? What do I do? I went downstairs before, but I'll go downstairs again. I need help, chat. I don't know what this is. I can't go through this door. I can't go through this door. There's this room, that's it. There's an upstairs area. Alright, how do I get to the upstairs area? I think this is out. What's going on? Respond. There's a vent down there? Communications with Strut E have ceased. No, I won't be trying another strut. Unless I need an ability that there's something. Let's just solve this now. Okay, there's a vent. Thank you. Never would have seen it. Just a ration. Got it. Look at the back end of the boxes with first-person view.
Who's there?
Nobody. On the top right side of the room. Okay.
Who's there? Enemy sight. Requesting backup unit.
Nobody's here.
Move.
Oh, please tank into the thing. Please. There we go. Candles, thank you very, very much for the raid. Welcome in, everybody, from Candle Stream.
Clear. Clear.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Dispatching reinforcements to Strut E. Exercise extreme caution.
Okay. Let's see here. I know my little feet were sticking out. They looked right at them. Stay next to where the boxes come out. Get in first person and wait for a box to come out. It should have a beeping bomb attached, but I don't know why it didn't show up on the radar. Yeah, I was confused about that too. I will do that once this radar clears, and then we'll figure it out. Is it double tap X to reload? No. Oh, I just saw him for a second. Let's see here.
Who's there?
Which way did he go? He went this way! Shit! The bomb on the conveyor belt is on the harder difficulties. There should be one at the upstairs section, upstairs from the conveyor belt floor. Again, I don't know how to get upstairs. So if you tell me how to get upstairs, I'll do that too. There's stairwell here. Oh, thank you. Thank you so... Oh my gosh, jeez. Holy hell. Here's a spot I haven't been to. This is the heliport. Jeez, what's up, Usaki? I know, back on track. That was annoying. I still don't know if the bomb is in there, though.
What's the situation over there?
Puzzling. I saw a man dressed like a ninja just now.
That's sort of the,
It's the only way
those are
to
the pitfalls
describe
of,
it.
like,
Kind of cyborg ninja
older
complete
games
with
is that
a
I just
sword.
don't... It's harder to see things, usually.
Are you hiding something from me?
Olga, are you sure?
I assumed a bomb would be on one of those conveyor belts, but maybe
Don't be a
not.
fool. Think I wouldn't know the difference? I've never seen field gear like that ever.
All right, we'll intensify patrols. Anything else?
Actually, one more thing. You'll find it hard to believe, though. I saw a man hiding under a cardboard box.
Where?
On the connecting bridge to Shell 2. So you believe me this time?
Yeah, Rasaki, it's been a little better, yeah. It's been a little better.
We'll lay a trap on the Shell 2 connecting bridge.
Over and out, then.
Freeze! You must be one of Dead Cell.
Of course not.
Is she a werewolf?
Say?
She's not a vampire.
Drop your gun!
Not a chance.
Whoa! Does she fly? Okay, she flies. Colonel, I just saw somebody fly.
Soldier. Russian.
They fly now? They fly now. 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 They fly now.
Unlike you, I've been briefed.
She's not a Dead Cell?
No, she commands a Russian private army.
They must be the ones patrolling the big shell.
That's right. She's led the group ever since her old man, Colonel Gerlukovich, died. Watch yourself with her. She's a tough one.
Thanks for the help? Question mark. Okay. Oh. I'm running over here. Okay, we got another dude here. Where would bomb be? Oh, I don't have it. Hold on. Great. That probably means that it's on the Harrier, since I'm sniffing everywhere. Can I jump on the Harrier? Can I interact with the Harrier? Oh yeah, there it is. Thank you for the call out. I would much rather not fight with this. Can I crawl through here? Beautiful. Thank you, chat, for the help. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. That's exactly what I wanted. Yeah, it looks like a hatch. I'm pressing Y on it. Nothing's happening. But... Ooh, another box. Fun. Yeah, it looks like... It does look like a hatch that I can open. No, backseating is... it's not backseating when I ask for help. That's the difference. Backseating is unsolicited advice. Hey, he's asleep already. Yeah, it's not actually backseating if I'm asking you for help and then you're like telling me to help. Like, that's not backseating. That's just you helping me. See what I'm saying? Bruce is bad. Yeah, you're right. This game isn't awkward and weird. Yeah, you're right. Easter eggs are fine too, yeah. Alright. Oh, cartwheels! You're right, I should be doing cartwheels everywhere. What am I thinking? What was it? Man, how was I not doing cartwheels? Which one am I headed toward? Oh yeah, that's right, there's bombs. Okay. Can I disarm those? Is there a way to disarm these bombs or no? Because I'm gonna... do I need to just crawl over them? Is that the... Because that's what you did in Metal Gear Solid. You just crawled right over them. Crawl over them. Alright, great. Terrific. Yeah, that's what you did in Metal Gear Solid, and a lot of people didn't know that. Alright, there's a bomb in here. So, back to this. I need to find the node, though. Nobody?
Who's there? Who's there?
I've loaded this guy with tranquilizers. There we go. Oh shit! Oh my gosh! Jeez. Nobody?
Communications with Strut F have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
There's a guy right there. Can I... There's no way I can drop on him, right?
The situation is normal. All clear.
Oh, I see it. There it is. So I have to drop from above. Probably. I did not know that. Seasoned and salty. That's cool. Huh! You see me just cartwheel over that dude's body? Sick.
There's somebody there.
Nobody's there.
Who is that? It's the enemy.
Fuck. What's this? Cartwheel! Oh! Alright, where does that put?
What's wrong? Raiden! Raiden!
If you drop right on someone, you'll knock them out, but it could be a little loud if someone else is really close. Okay. Alright, where does that put me here? Alright, Gooses, the hype train's ready to go. If you want me to give away video games, now's the time. Now's the time.
Nothing here.
Now is the time. I'm going to give away 5 Christian gifted to Yoshio-sama. Yoshio-sama, do something nice for somebody else. Thank you, Christian. Nobody? Nobody's there.
Who's that? Enemy sight.
Can't jump over this. Is it this one? Yeah. Got it.
This is Raiden. I just finished disposing of the C4 in Strut F. Found explosives on B1.
This is all wrong. This is something only an amateur would do.
What do you mean?
All the bombs that have been found so far don't appear to be in the right kind of locations.
What?
And the quantity of explosives isn't sufficient either.
What?
Even Fat Man can make mistakes, right?
No, there's something else going on here. Get a move on with the disposal, Raiden. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Do you think it's a trap?
I don't know, but I'm gonna tell Pliskin to watch his back too. Just hurry.
Bruins over bronze. Thanks for the prime, Bruins over bronze. Very, very much.
No sign of the missing man.
Do I crawl underneath?
It was nothing. All clean.
Three more people to start the hype train. I wonder if they can see me here. You fucking... let's see here. Nobody's there. Is there a node in here? Where's the node? Craft lab. Thank you for the one. Oh my god. Man, that is awesome.
Something over there.
Nobody's there. Thank you, Craft Lab, for the 1,000 bits. Siege Eye. Thank you for the prime, Siege Eye. And then Digital Renegade gifted to Junior Dolph Fan. Junior Dolph Fan, do something nice for somebody else. I really need that node in here. I guess I can leave. I already got the bomb. That cartwheel is sick. I hear walking. Gooses, we got a level 1 hype train happening right now. If we get to the end of level 5, I'm going to give away 5 video games. 2 of which are any video game at all. 3 of which are video games of my choice. 5 of them. Siphonian, thanks for the prime, Siphonian. Very, very much. Chaz of Naz, thanks for the resub. Raiden's hot? Let's go, Chaz. Level 1. I hear walking. Oh, it's so hard to tell. Oh, this door opens. Bottom, mid, closest to your screen on the first floor. Thank you, Homeland Citizen. Let me see if... I already cleared the bomb, but so I guess I don't need the node, but I appreciate you telling me. Oh yeah, I need to go.
Who is that?
Nobody?
It's the enemy. I need help.
No one's there. No one's there. Craft Lab dropping a fucking 10 bomb after the 1,000 bits and the... What the hell? I didn't realize they could do this. I thought I was safe. Craft Lab gifted to... I thought I was safe right there. Craft Lab gifted to Smooples, Black with Not Available, Smelly Bag of Pea, Destroyer, Omna Waffle, Guy Tyler P, Richwin, and Svenny Boy. Craft Lab demolishing. Demolishing.
Something over there.
Nobody's here. Oh, I snapped his neck. The gameplay's great. I mean, the story doesn't suck. I just think it's ridiculous. And that's okay. That's all right. I just think it's insane. And that's not a big deal. There are lots of... Oh. Oh, I know I'm bleeding, but I don't have a bandage, so it doesn't matter.
No! Jack, please answer me!
Jack! I wish I was playing Snake. I want to hear her yell Snake. Alright, where am I? For the story to make sense, you might have to watch a 2-hour YouTube video. Well, then the story doesn't make sense. I have played Death Stranding, yeah. Alright. Alright, I did the note in here. 2.5 minutes left. You can shoot the drones out of the sky too? Yeah, that's absolutely, of course. What about... This is, I think, the other connector, I want to say. Reggie! Thank you, Reggie. It is, yeah. Thank you, Reggie, for being here almost 3 years. Is this a staircase? Yes. Oh, this is where I came from. Still no C4 on this level. You bet I slipped on bird poop. You bet I did. Oh, is there MGS3 Pachinko? Oh man, that sounds awesome. 1 minute 30 seconds left on the hype train. We're halfway through 2. We get to the end of level 5. I give away 5 video games. To stop bleeding without a bandage, just crouch or lay down and don't move for like 5 seconds. Oh, okay, cool. All right. You got it. Oh, it's on over there. Okay. Bad guys? Are there any bad guys over here? I am defusing bombs, which is, by the way, incredibly tedious. Connor gifted to Aventus Firestrike, the True King Ares, KS, Campbell Spoop Can, and Dicker Shitter. Thank you, Connor, for gifting almost 250 people. Yeah, very, very tedious so far. Oh, that's a camera. I wonder if Shamalama gifting to Zero Render, level 3. Let's see if I can just do this. Hopefully they didn't hear that. Okay, good. Lussel. Can I crawl underneath this, maybe? Yes. Jump over this. No one's gonna stop part 2 of Rebel Moon. I can't jump over this? Really? We're getting Rebel Moon whether we like it or not. This one front loads it? Interesting. Yeah, because this is just super tedious. These bombs have been the worst. Gooses, level 3 of the hype train. We get to the into level 5. I'm going to give away 5 video games. Yeah, it's got to be the other side. I'm just taking a look here. There's some loot. I really need a ration of some sort. I was hoping there'd be a ration somewhere, but there is not. Is this a crawl under thing? Yes. Would I rather defuse bombs or fight Sniper Wolf again? Oh my gosh. Defuse bombs. 10 times out of 10. What the fuck?
No one's going to leave a bomb in a place that easy to reach. It would be more
It's not easy to
worthwhile
reach.
search convoluted
Shamalama
areas
gifted
that
to
can't be reached
Delios.
simply by walking.
Delios do something nice for somebody else. Thank you, Shamalama. This is not easy to reach, dude. What the fuck do I do? Is there another way into the center of this thing? Down orange pipe. How do I go down orange pipe? Crawl under it and go down. Oh, I see what you're saying. Like this. Thank you. Boy, oh boy. Okay. Thank you so much. Yeah, this is... Feel free to tell me what to do, because this is... I'm not like... It's not blowing my mind or anything. Oh, I'm sure there's lots more wacky boss fights. There were lots of wacky... Not lots, but there were a few wacky boss fights in MGS5, too. Hey, look up. It's not easy at all. Okay. "45 seconds left on the hype train." Oh, this guy woke up? Check those lockers. They really expected you to first person every other second in this one to find things. Yeah, it's weird.
Jack, do you remember the day we met?
Oh my
I'm kind of
gosh.
busy right now, Rose.
Rose, I'm defusing
You're
bombs.
Right. Sorry.
I do remember.
Oh my,
it was
Rose.
right after I transferred
Rose,
to New York.
Rose.
There are all these tourists around you in front of the Federal Hall.
A group of middle-aged Japanese ladies came up and asked me which building it was that King Kong was climbing in the movie. I said it was probably the
nice try on the hype train as always, Gooses.
And then you showed up and started mouthing off. You were like, no, it's the Empire State.
I said the Chrysler building was in Godzilla.
We started arguing, and I forgot all about the tourists. I was insisting that I was right, and you were doing the same. The next thing we knew, the Japanese women had gone away, and we ended up going to the Skyscraper Museum to see who had the better recall.
We argued all the way to Battery Park.
And for nothing.
Digital Renegade. Can't talk right now. I'm driving through a tunnel.
We went our separate ways from the museum. And then I found you again by coincidence out in the base corridor.
An amazing coincidence that we were actually
This is much better than playing a game.
That night we went up to the top of the Empire State.
It was so beautiful. I could look down on the Chrysler building from 120 stories above ground.
I felt overwhelmed. I didn't care anymore who was right.
This is a video game,
And
guys.
that was our first date.
This is a video game.
We watched King Kong in your apartment a bunch of times that night. Didn't sleep till morning.
I like that they didn't have
If it weren't
sex.
for that coincidence, we wouldn't be together.
I know. I'm sorry, Jack. I'm taking up your time again.
Yeah, no, I'm defusing bombs right now,
Take
Rose.
care.
What the fuck? She's like, oh, whoops. Whoops, I just realized. I just realized there's a bunch of bombs that could go off and kill everyone. You get in trouble for shooting seagulls too? Sick. Okay, well, all right. I'm gonna stop right here. Let me save it. I have to call Rose again. Fuck. Shit.
What's up, Jack?
Fuck. Nothing, Rose. I just wanted to save.
Jack, it must be so nerve-wracking to defuse a bomb.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay, that was a stupid thing to say. Sorry.
That's all right. It's just that I've never been trained in this stuff.
You
Damn,
okay?
Rose
Are you
making
feeling
fun of
well?
herself.
I almost threw up a few times.
Crap flap.
But I'm okay. It's not like I'm in this alone.
Oh, yeah,
I've
that's
got you,
true.
Rose.
What do you think about when you're defusing those things?
I don't think so much as remember.
Oh my
And I
gosh.
know that I need to resist that and keep my mind blank.
What? All you're
I
doing is
can't let
spraying
myself be
C4 with
overwhelmed by the
coolant.
fear.
So,
You're not defusing
am I a part
anything.
of what you try not to remember? I was just kidding, but I guess this isn't a good time for that.
No, it is. And I do think about you. I'm trying to remember what's so special about April 30th.
Any success?
No, not yet.
You need to stay alive so you can.
Okay, that's a deal.